Oh, my screen is indicating I am live. Sorry for my tardiness. I know I'm a few minutes late here, but good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Already see so many amazing people inside this chat. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you for being here. Saturday morning. It's starting to warm up a little bit out here in New England, so the ground is getting soft, and hopefully that makes a big difference on our detecting and being able to find stuff. So it's been really rough with frozen ground around here, as it is for many people. Um, but others, it's not. So, let's see. We got main dirt sweepers in here. Ben, Rebecca, good morning. It's great to see you. Envy Metal Detecting, good morning. Wildman Digging, Virgil, good morning to you. Neil, good morning. Collectomania. Trying to say hi to everybody real quick as we go on here. I've been kind of trying to reply a little bit while getting ready and pouring a fresh cup of coffee for the chat this morning. So, see who else we got here. Brian, good morning, Brian O. We got Jack Felmy. Good morning, Jack. Thank you for being here as well. 5 Mile Relic Hunter. Listen, make sure that everybody is checking each other's channels out and showing support to everybody. Robin's Buys and DIYs. Good morning, Robin. Thank you for being here. Let me see. I want to just added Sam. I just noticed Sam's in the chat, the medical detectorist. Good morning, Sam. Thank you for being here. I just had you as a moderator as well. Jim Cloak. Good morning, Jim. Thank you for being here. New England PDA. We've got Yodi. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone's having a great start to their weekend. Metal Detecting Northwest Wisconsin. Good morning. I don't know if I missed anybody. I know I'm going kind of quick. We've got Anna here this morning, Metal Detector Mermaid. Good morning, Anna. If you haven't seen her channel, guys, you got to check her out. She's just awesome person. Great videos. I really enjoy watching her stuff. She goes live as well. Jim Smith. Jim, good morning, brother. Jim, reach out to me, please, either sometime today. Just shoot me a message, or I'll try to shoot you a message when I get a chance. So, Kevin Lovelace, good morning, Kevin. Kevin and I are going to try to get together sometime in April, at the end of April. Marty, good morning, Marty. Thank you for being here, my brother. See, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Colleen, Dirt Clod Metal Detecting is in the house. Thank you for coming in, Dirt Clod. What else we got? Make sure we say good morning to everybody. I think I got it. All right. I think I got everybody. I apologize if I missed anybody, but thank you so much for being here. We do have throughout the show, we are going to do a few giveaways, and we're going to have we have a regular giveaway for everyone in chat at some point. And we also have a couple of giveaways for members as well. So I do like to give back to my members, and I appreciate your support from everybody, even if you're not a member. Really, truly appreciate you being here. I know we can't always be everywhere at times. I appreciate everyone who just pops in sometimes just for 2 minutes to say, hey, hello, I'm at work, or I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but I wanted to come say hi. Just doing that means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. So see, I need to thank all the members, speaking of that as well. So Bone Dead Heathens, Risha, thank you so much for your membership. Risha and James, they were actually my first members, I believe, and they've been members for a long time. Really appreciate your support. Treasure Charger, Rich, if you guys haven't watched Rich's channel, check him out. Shannon Dalton, thank you, Shannon, for your support. Colonel's Collecting and Detecting, another great channel, super awesome guy. Dispatch TV, if you haven't watched Dispatch, check them out. See Happy Chappy, thank you so much for your support as well. Granville Wooster, I just saw you pop in. Good morning, how you doing, my brother? Collectomania, Neil, he's in the chat this morning. Awesome guy, really big supporter, really fun. William E, I think I saw him in the house here as well. Good morning, William. Smoking a big pork butt right now. That sounds pretty good. Nice. Keeps you busy when you can't metal detect. Yeah, I can see that. Absolutely. Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living. Thank you, Grandma Kelly. I haven't seen her in the chat this morning. She might pop in at some point, but I know she's a busy, busy lady, always creating content, always supporting everybody in the community. It's pretty amazing all the stuff that she does. She's a busy bee and a wonderful person. So, Lewis, good morning. Good morning, Lewis. Good to see you, brother. Tyler James, thank you for your support as well. The Bad Idea Lab, thank you as well. You can check out his channel. Three Good Nerds, I haven't seen him in the house yet today. He might stop in. I know he's a big supporter, very good friend, and we communicate through my multiple channels and his channel. We have a good time chatting. I really enjoy his channel as well. Mandy's Candy. Mandy, thank you so much for your support. Metal Detector Mermaid, Anna, thank you so much. She's one of my more recent members. Thank you so much, Anna. New England PDA, thank you as well. See you in the chat. Thank you very much for being here. Grandma Kelly is awesome indeed. Marty's saying hello. LL, I didn't even see you come in yet, but good morning, LL. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. There's New England PDA. Robin's Buys and DIYs. Thank you so much for your support, Robin. Everybody, please check out Robin's channel. Tons of fun over there as well. And last but not least, Jack Felmy Jr. So that's the list of our members, and I can't thank you all enough for your support. I really, really, truly appreciate it. And I really appreciate your membership. Really appreciate support here on the channel. It means a lot to me. So it really does truly help keep the channel going. And it gets stuff for me to be able to give something back to you. So that's why I enjoy doing giveaways. Trying to go live every month if I can. And I didn't really have a video for this week, so it worked out good that I haven't gone live in a little bit. I said, you know what? I have like 3 minutes of footage. I found one decent thing like this whole month because the ground's just been rock hard, and it hasn't produced good stuff from when I've been able to get out. So it happens. It's part of life. It's part of digging. We can't always dig amazing stuff. So sip of my coffee here. So once again, I see. Hold on one more second. Boom. All right, Dirk Claude, you are officially a moderator. I try to get everybody to be moderators, or at least everybody who's got channels. That way you can easily visit each other. Definitely very, very important to, if you're going to, visit somebody's channel. You're very welcome. That's all right, Jim. No, I appreciate it, man. We're all busy. It's Saturday. I totally get it. I totally get it, man. I really, like I said, I appreciate everybody coming in. That comes in even for a minute or two to say hi. I mean, if you missed the whole live stream and you just leave a comment after and say, hey, how's it going? Sorry I missed the stream. Even that means a lot to me. Even if you don't watch the stream, just coming in for a minute and saying hi, it means a lot to me. So I appreciate it. But when you're visiting channels, it is important to try to make that subscription stick. So if you just click on a channel and you go hit subscribe and you come back to the live and you never watch that channel, what the heck, Anna? Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, Anna. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you so much. And you're very welcome for your shout outs. Honestly, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, Anna. Your videos are absolutely, I know it's pesos, but it doesn't matter if it's pesos, if it's whatever it is. It's just, it is exciting because nobody has to do anything like that. I just really appreciate it. And seriously, your channel is awesome, Anna. I'm so glad that, I came across your channel. You make some great content on just all of your regular digs, and you've been doing some awesome stuff with how you were showing people how to hold your coil and swing your machine properly, because truly that stuff is very important, and especially for beginners. And it's also a good refresher for people who have been digging for a while to just say, you know what, maybe I should pay attention to that, because maybe if my coil is sitting up like this and not flush with the ground, maybe I'm missing a lot of stuff, because that does make a difference. So I appreciate what you do for the community. I appreciate what you do here, Anna, and what you do on your channel. So it's absolutely amazing. So thank you very much. But yeah, it's definitely super important to make sure that you watch a video, for at least a few minutes, if not watch the whole thing. I mean, why would you not if you have the time? Watch it and give it a thumb up and hit the subscribe button at the end after watching your video, and ring that bell for notifications too. It really helps it stick. Three good nerds in the house. Good morning, Justin. Thank you for being here. Nice to see you. It really helps to make it stick. I know that YouTube does purge a lot. I've had them purge my channel. I've heard horror stories of people's channels that have lost 100 subs like over a night, and it does happen. I had one time a while ago where I lost like 26 subs and then like 30 subs like the next day, 2 days in a row. It was like, what the heck just happened? I thought I was about to reach a goal, and then I got all these subs taken away, and that's part of what it is. And the other part is like bots. So YouTube does purge this stuff, because technically if you get bots that sub your channel, if you get people that sub your channel but don't watch your stuff, it actually in the long run kind of hurts your channel, because it hurts the algorithm. So it is important to do that. But of course, I know we all don't have tons of time in the day, and we all do what we can. I know that I miss people's videos a lot. And I try to go back and watch everybody. We all live busy lives, and we all only have so much time. So every little bit matters, every little bit counts, and I know I truly appreciate it. So don't tread on me, metal detecting. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I hope everything's going. I know I saw a post the other day about your name and not being able to use "Don't Tread on Me," but hopefully everything's working good with that. Ground is still frozen here in Mass. Last time I went out, it was still frozen in most parts, but it was definitely better than last week. That's for sure. Definitely better than last week. I think I have. Geez, where did it go? I don't know. I was trying to find my my tobacco snuff tin that I found last week, and it was like the only thing. It's got to be in this box that I brought to my detecting club meeting last night. Aha! We got it. Still waiting for the snow to melt. Well, Ben, if you'd like to come down here, you're welcome anytime. You always know, you know that. This is my tobacco snuff tin. It might be a really hard time seeing it on here, of course. But this was like the best find and the only good find I really had in a little while. But this was awesome. It's a GW, GAW, and Axe tobacco company. Absolutely, Ben. And out of Baltimore, Maryland. This was a sample tobacco snuff tin, and it has a really cool picture of the building, the company that was there, as well as a bunch of print on this side. So really, really neat find. And part of good morning, Full Half. How you doing? Thank you for being here. And I'm glad you had a blast last time. It's I forgot what I was gonna say. I had a brain fart right now. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, you had mentioned that that you went to school there and stuff, and that's awesome. I was easily able to research it, which is part of the most awesome stuff in metal detecting, is finding stuff and research and stuff. Sometimes you find things that you don't even know what it is. And I didn't know what that was at first. It took me a little bit to, see some really clear script on it. And then I did a little research and said, wow, that is really cool. And I was able to date that to 1888, like perfectly right in the button. That's when they made that sample tin. So they were obviously trying to promote the company, make a sample tin. And that's what it was. So it was really cool. I was able to find a lot of history on it, find out, how it was designed, and that there was a little cutout inside where you would pinch the tobacco out of it. It was pretty cool. So I love that kind of stuff. I love being able to research, find out history. I mean, that's what it's all about for me anyhow, a lot of it. So Connor's Relics and Treasures. I will be doing old houses soon and let you know if you want to join me. I appreciate that, Connor. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Old houses is the name of the game for me. It's, I like detecting no matter what. I do go like beach hunting a couple of times a year. It can be a little tough with around here because a lot of people that do really clean up the beaches a lot. And usually every time I go, I find nothing but junk, bottle caps, pull tabs, and you have to dig it all. I tend to dig it all no matter where I'm digging. As long as it doesn't sound like a big iron junk or something. But when you're on the beach, you have to dig those pull tabs because that's where, I'd say 90% of rings ring up like pull tabs. So you have to dig that stuff. And a pull tab, yeah, I know it is tough when you can't find something. And some things you would think you're like, this is going to be really cool. And you go to research and you're like, I can't believe I can't find anything on this. Like, this is pretty amazing, This is, I still have some oddities and I'm sure what they are or what they were used for. So, yeah, somebody will know. Sometimes you post some things, it'll pop up. So, oh, that's something I wanted to talk about too. That's very nice, Jim. I did sign up for DFA in Rehoboth as well. It's join the club, Chris. Yeah. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. You don't have to say sorry, but I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Josh is in the house, 508. Oh, I didn't even see him pop in. Good morning, Josh. Thanks for being here, brother. Yeah, Jim, I signed up. I'm good to go. We're going to go to that hunt. I'm pretty excited for that. I don't know. I know I did reach out to Ben at Maine Dirt Sweepers to see if he's going. Yes, he says. Yes, the DFAX. Sweet. I'm so excited. If no one's heard of the event or if you're local and you check it out, go to dirtfishingadventures.com. April 12th, there's going to be an event at a field that's pretty local to me, actually. It's not too far. I don't know what field it is or what farm it's at, but I know the town is, 20 minutes from me, so half an hour from me. So I'm really excited for this hunt. I really love Dirt Fishing Adventures hunts. Of course, it's like any hunt that you would absolutely go to or any hunt that you might do on a daily basis where you just never know if you're going to find stuff or not. Or there might be stuff there, but obviously there might not be, 500 finds that people are just pulling out of the ground like crazy. But to me, that's not always what a group hunt is about. To me, I didn't even see Team Lynch pop in. Oh, there they are. Good morning, Tim and Kathy. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Sorry, it's my ADHD kicking in too. Exactly, Ben. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's to just get together with people, with fellow detectorists, catch up with friends, to meet new friends, all kinds of stuff like that. It's super important. It's very important to me, to keep a relationship together, to keep chatting with people. It's absolutely awesome. Trainer Glenn, good morning, brother. Thank you so much for being here, Glenn. Appreciate you popping in. Glenn's one of my good friends from my other channel where I open cards. He does a lot of Pokemon and gaming on his channel. If you're into that stuff, definitely check him out. Give him some support. Glenn's an awesome, awesome guy. So thank you so much, Glenn, for being here. I really appreciate it, brother. What does it say here? The Blackthorn is a lost treasure. I don't know about Blackthorn. I've actually have not heard of it, so I'm probably not going to that one. I guess it depends on where it is and the timing, that stuff like that. It's absolutely. We are Dig Sock and Chasey is just absolutely awesome. I wish they still had events up there. I'm hoping that someday they will. I know there maybe is some work on that. I didn't realize I'm sorry, Anna. Absolutely, you just got wrenched now. You should be wrenched. I didn't realize you weren't, and I apologize for that. Maybe because you have a green name, I didn't think about it. Yeah, Peru was better. Peru was definitely an even better hunter. It's absolutely amazing. Um, Dude, you're very welcome. Very welcome, Glenn. Old Pelon, good morning. Say hi to you. Good morning, brother. Thank you for being here. Um, yeah, if you're wrenched up, which as I mentioned, I always like to wrench everybody up. Don't be afraid to pop your well, if you're wrenched up, it's easy because you could just click on somebody's name and go to their channel. But don't be afraid to put your link up. Okay. It doesn't bother me. Obviously, I don't want you to put your link up 10 times in a row, and everybody to spam the chat with all with your links over and over again. But if you did it 3 times throughout the day, that's cool by me. You know what I mean? Throughout the live, that's cool by me. I don't care. I want to see that stuff. I want to see you sharing your channel. Hey, here's my channel. If you're not subscribed, come visit. I appreciate it. Whatever. I want everybody to support each other. I want everybody to help everybody grow. There's nothing better than to reaching your goals, as having a channel and creating content. And then becoming monetized, and then having your channel grow and just keep going. It's so cool. I love watching channels grow. It makes me happy to see some channels grow. As you follow people, and you have 200 subscribers, and the next thing you know, wow, you're up to 700 subscribers. And you're growing well, and then wow, you hit 1,000. It's just really cool. I know it's exciting to reach those goals. And as much as I'd say the majority of us, obviously you can't, to do this, you have to post like crazy and do all kinds of things to make a living out of it. And that's not why we do it. We do this for fun. We do this to share what we find. Exactly. That's what I mean right there. 4 years to hit 500 subscribers. If you don't do a ton of videos too, that definitely takes away from it. One of the biggest things I could say as a content creator is consistency. Whether you do a video every day or you do a video once a week, you do have to what's that? You do have to keep consistent. If you don't keep consistent, a lot of times your channel gets pushed back algorithm wise. I know I follow so many channels as well that sometimes if somebody doesn't post stuff, they almost kind of get flooded by all the other channels. All of a sudden it's just like, where did they go? And then you have to search their name, and you're like, oh, there they are. Oh, they haven't posted a video in 4 weeks, so maybe that's why I haven't seen anything. Consistency is definitely key. With having a channel, and it doesn't have to be every day. It doesn't have to be a ton of times, but you definitely want to keep it consistent. That's important. That's something I've realized throughout my years. It took me a long time to build up my channel, for sure. Yes. Let's go. Sam's got an awesome channel. He's an awesome guy, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Definitely head over there. Everybody, honestly, everybody in this chat that has a channel, I watch everybody's channels in here. And it's just, I hope you all, at some point find your way to each other's channels. It's important. That's very cool. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Oh, wow. See, you know what? I went to your channel, Tim, and I was wondering, I looked and I'm like, wow, I'm surprised they don't have video. Usually they have something, up pretty early and ready to go, but that's okay. I mean, sometimes we don't have footage. Sometimes we need a break, which is important too. Especially if you're making a lot of content. Sometimes it can be overwhelming. You keep making stuff, and the next thing you know, you're like, oh my goodness, this is all I feel like I'm doing. Sometimes you just need to take a break, which is important for your mental health, because it is a lot. I know I don't always post to TikTok. I don't always post to, Instagram, but I do have platforms all over the place. I've been trying to focus a lot on my Facebook page, which if nobody's seen my Facebook page, Digging with Wicked Digger, I appreciate if you stop over there, as a matter of fact. But it is a lot. It's a lot to do. I know Facebook, I'm not monetized on Facebook. I think I could get, money if people put stars is what it is. But it's like peanuts when people do stars, but it's still awesome. You know what I mean? It's cool to receive it. But on Facebook, there's a lot of goals that Facebook sets for you. I think part of it is that they want content creators to become successful. So they give you all these goals that you have to make 20 posts in a week. You have to make 4 reels in a week. You have to get 10 o'clock. You have to get 5, you have to get 30 followers in a week, which that one's actually very hard. It can be very hard. It's there's a lot of goals that they set on Facebook. And I try to do them. It does obviously help your channel grow, and I could definitely see that if there's times that I don't post for a little bit, like I have in the past couple of days, because I've been very busy. I've had a lot going on. You see it slow down, and you see it's tougher to gain momentum on your channel, I guess you can say. But once you start to really create again, it does start to grow again, which is another thing too that I was thinking about. And I'm looking, obviously, as a content creator, we want all of our subscribers to be natural. We want all of our followers to be natural. We you see people who who pay for subs, they say, but you, like on Facebook, for instance, to really grow your channel, you have to promote your channel. You have to pay. That's part of those goals. They want you to create something that you pay, and it might be like $10 to do it, but they want you to pay to put your channel out there. And that, I miss it on Fortnite. Are you playing right now, Neil? I did play a little bit this morning, actually, as a matter of fact. But they require you to do that stuff. And I really love Facebook, actually. I've been enjoying the platform very much, putting videos out there, putting reels out there, putting pictures out there, all kinds of stuff. But Maddie, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Maddie. They create all these goals for you. It makes you want to do it. I know I like to be successful in everything I do. I'm a hard worker. I really try to reach all these goals that we make for ourselves, and I think that's really important too. As being a content creator, is creating goals for yourself and pushing yourself to do certain things. So it's strange, but yes, you do have to do those things on Facebook, and I haven't done it yet. But you do have to do those things on Facebook to be able to get monetized, to be able to grow your channel, to be able to keep creating content in a certain way. It's kind of wild, but I want to bring this up on stage real quick. Oh, wrong thing. And I'm going to start collecting comments. Hashtag Wicked for Life, just as it is inside of here. And that's going to be, it is blood money. You're right. It's so weird. Like, they get you, you know what I mean? They're like, all right, if you want to continue growing your channel or your page on Facebook, you have to meet these goals. And one of the requirements I was looking at this morning is to basically make a sponsored post that you have to do. I'm going to show you, everybody. So hashtag Wicked for Life, exactly as it is here. I'm just going to take that off the screen for one moment and show you what you're going to win. So this is for everybody. And then I have a couple other things for subscribers only to give away. So for everybody right now, Wicked for Life, you're going to get one of my Wicked Digger stickers that my niece had made for me. She's awesome. She's an awesome artist. And she actually moved out to California a few years ago, or a couple of years ago. And I asked her to design a character for me, and this is what she did. It's awesome. I love it. So thank you so much, Daisy. Silver Assassin metal detecting sticker here. We're gonna have a 508 magnet sticker, and you're gonna get this copper round. It's a Walking Liberty copper round coin, and it's gonna come in this little bag. It's gonna keep it nice and safe for you. So that's what we're going for right now. Hashtag Wicked for Life. And we're just gonna spin the wheel in a little bit. So I'll leave that up on the screen to make sure you guys all see that and get that. And this is gonna be for everybody. So check it out. Thank you so much, 5 Mile. I really appreciate that, brother. Let me see. I also have to put this up. I like to set that up here and show my email as well. So there we go. Email me if you happen to win. Obviously, good luck to everybody, and we'll let that scroll for a few minutes here. While we just chit chat, and then we'll run that giveaway. So. And as I mentioned, there'll be a couple more giveaways for subscribers as well. I definitely like to give back to my subscribers. You guys really help support my channel. Not to subscribers. I'm sorry, to members. It is only 99 cents to become a member, so I really appreciate the support. And I like to give back. So I do have a silver round to give away for members, and I have a I'll show you all real quick. So I have the same type of sticker pack for the members for both packages, and then I have a 1969 uncirculated mint set with a 40% silver silver Kennedy half inside here. So it's actually sealed. There is a little tear in this flap, but this is sealed from the mint still. It's never been opened. So that's going to go to a member tonight, and then the same sticker pack again for another member, and it's going to be this mercury, looks like a mercury dime, but it's a silver round. So a nice big heavy silver round, and that is also going to go to members of the channel as well today. So that'll be a little later on. But I do, unopened is pretty cool. I ordered it, and when I got it, it had a little flap in it too. And I was like, oh, it's got a little flap in it, but yeah, it's definitely cool. It's been completely untampered with. So 100% uncirculated. There's no fingerprints on it or anything like that even. So, let me get this back up here so you can all see that. Hashtag Wicked for Life. And this is for everybody in the chat. So, see, I do have to do one other thing here while we're chatting, and get let me see. So I'm gonna check this. Just updating my wheel of names for the members here, and make sure that everything's good. I think that's it. Let me see. And if anybody does become members, I will, update this, of course. Let's see. What am I missing here? Oh, 3 Good Nerds needs to be on here. Full half, thanks so much. I'm going to put you in here right now as I'm updating some names. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate it. I'm going to put Detecting Mermaid in here because her name was not in here as well. Thank you, Full Half. I really, truly appreciate that. Let's see. Grandma Kelly's in the house. I just saw her. There she is. Thank you, Grandma Kelly. Yep, relax, enjoy your day. I hope you're having a good weekend. Thank you so much for being here. as I mentioned before, I don't know if you were in or not earlier, but I did give you a shout out and absolutely thank you so much for being here. James Iron Antler, I just saw you come in, my brother. Thank you so much for being here as well. Give you a couple more minutes here to hashtag Wicked for Life. Make sure everybody's in there as I finish up this wheel. Well, get it prepared. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. Jack's in there. All right, got that in there. Check. I have a list in front of me, so I'm just making sure everybody's on here. I have Shannon. Yep, Shannon's in there. I think that's everybody now. Yeah, I do believe that's everybody. Let's get back over here real quick. All right. Sorry for the radio silence here. Just make sure I set up the wheel. There was something I didn't do earlier, like a nitwit, and I just thought about it. I was like, oh man, I always set the wheel. I totally forgot. Yeah, I will. I'm going to definitely try to make it, Ben. I do have, if I don't get to see it, I will 100% watch it after. I have, after soccer today, I have to coach my sixth grade soccer team at 6. I'm not at 6. I'm sorry, at 2. And then my other son's soccer team at 3. So from 2 to 4, I'll be at soccer coaching. And then at 5:30, I'm going to be at my son's birthday party because my son Logan just turned 9 on Wednesday. So we're having his birthday party at Ryan Family Amusement near us. We're going to do some bowling, playing some video games, hanging out, eat some cake, and party. So it's going to be a good time. 9 years old. And, my kids, honestly, I like to think that as parents, we all think the world of our kids, and I truly do. My kids are absolutely amazing. They're well deserved of everything that we can possibly give them. So they're very good kids. Thank you so much, everybody, for saying happy birthday to Logan. He's let's see. For those who don't know, real quick, I'm a huge fan of X-Men, of Marvel. You can see some of the stuff behind me. And since I was a kid, Wolverine's always been my favorite. Wolverine, his name is Logan. These two, good morning, brother. Thank you for being here. So I'm a huge fan of Wolverine. And on my other channel, Everything Wicked, where I open cards, Johnny, what's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. What does that say? Yeah, I know, right? It does fly by. I'm a huge fan of Wolverine, huge fan of Marvel, and I had a member of my metal detecting club come in last night who watched my other channel and saw that I was opening Marvel cards, and he brought in a bunch of Wolverine cards for me. These are older, from like 91 to 94. And I have tons. It's so odd because I have tons of Wolverine cards. I have been collecting cards forever. I don't have any of these cards that he gave me. I was tickled pink. And then the box that I opened up is a newer box, but it's like a vintage throwback of 1992 Marvel Masterpiece that's in it. And when I opened that box on my other channel, I said, I really want to get a Wolverine, and I didn't get one. Well, he wound up buying one of those boxes after watching my video, and he pulled this blue insert Wolverine, and he brought this in for me and gave it to me too. He's like, I was watching, I saw how you were like, oh, I was really hoping to get a Wolverine, and you didn't. He's like, well, I opened up one of those boxes, and I did. So hey, this is for you. I was like, Jay, really, man? Oh, dude, I gave him a hug. I was like, thank you so much, brother. That I will cherish these in my collection forever, like I do with all my cards. Absolutely love it. So That's where my son Logan's name came from anyhow. So a little backstory on the birthday boy. Thanks so much. It was super nice. Absolutely. It is awesome, Glenn, dude. I was so pumped. I've been collecting cards since the 80s. I have so many cards. I was actually trying to organize some the other day. I have sports cards from the 80s and 90s. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I love Marvel. Art. I love the art. That's what really got me going with Marvel as a kid growing up, and it never left. It's kind of one of those things I feel like for most people it doesn't left. So, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I had so many comic books. Like, if I didn't have hundreds, I had thousands. All in really good condition, cards, all kinds of stuff. And unfortunately, in 2001, my family had a house fire and the whole house burned down. We lost everything. So ever since then, I've been, recuperating what I can. I mean, everybody in the family was fine, and that's all that really truly mattered. That's obviously people can't be replaced. So all the other material stuff, it sucked to lose, but it is what it is. The important stuff all survived. So that's awesome. That's awesome, Kerry. So yeah, it's been fun trying to recollect it, but it's been tough at the same time. It's been like, oh my gosh, why, you can't always find stuff that, that you had. But when I find certain things that I collected as a kid and I find them now, I'm like, wow, I remember these comic books. I remember these cards. It's really cool. So one more minute, hashtag Wicked for Life. And we're going to give away a copper round and some stickers. So whoever wins, please email me at that address and just give me your information, your address, and I'll send it out. I got to be honest with you. Sometimes it takes me a couple weeks or so, a little bit to ship it out, but I'll get it out as soon as I can. If I can get it out this week, I will, absolutely. A lot of times when I get out of work is when the post office near me is actually closed. So I'm in the morning early before the post office opens. I get out at 1:30 and the post office is closed from 1:30 to 2:30. And then I'm picking up my kids from school and everything snowballs and I have a tough time getting there sometimes. But usually on Tuesdays, I do try to get there, but Tuesdays is also my metal detecting day. So there's a lot going on Tuesdays and a lot going on everywhere. But Garbage Pails Kids are awesome. I just saw somebody, Virgil, posting about Garbage Pails Kids. That's awesome. A complete set of 80s. Dude, that's worth some money right there. It's a good collector's item. Yeah, life does get in the way for sure, and so does work. Work, what the heck? That's cool. Charlie's Angels cards. That's awesome. I like stuff like that. I have a lot of Elvis cards from the 90s. I have like Desert Storm cards and stuff, which are pretty cool. So, all right, let's do this. Hashtag Wicked for Life. Think we give you plenty of time. If you're not in by now, well, we're getting on the next time. See, we're gonna spin. We're gonna draw it now. Good luck, everybody. This is for a copper round and a sticker pack. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go. We're underway. Who's gonna be Jim New Englander 1000 Smith? Congratulations, Jim. I will be sure to get that to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you stopping by. Let me know that you're still here. I think you are, but just let me know you're still here because you do. I do require that you're present. So just give me a shout and just say, I'm here. If I don't see anything, we'll respin, but I think you are still here. Members, if you are a member of the channel, you do not have to be present. It's great if you are, of course, but if you're a member of the channel, you do not have to be present. Oh, he is here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sweet, Jim. Congratulations. You just won yourself a sweet Walking Liberty copper round and a sticker pack from, a sticker for myself, Silver Assassin, 508 magnets, and your coin. So thank you so much, Jim, for your support here on the channel. We'll remove that for a little bit. Driving to Dunks. Ooh. I don't go to Dunks too often anymore. I do like. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I do love my home coffee. That's for sure. I do love my home coffee. I do have one of these packs of Spider-Man. I'm going to open this up and kind of share to you guys who maybe don't watch my other channel, like kind of the stuff that I open up. So this is kind of a somewhat newer set. I love Spider-Man, love Marvel, love all that stuff. Made by Upper Deck Company, and I got this at Target. There's 6 cards in each pack. We're going to rip it open, see what's inside of here, and share with you. So, like I said, on my other channel, Everything Wicked, nobody has to follow me there. You don't. But this is what I do on that channel. I open cards. Sometimes I open up, check out comic books, the things that I get. Also, I collect Hot Wheels cars too. So I go through a lot of Hot Wheels. My spidey senses are tingling. Maybe we'll get a cool Spider-Man in here. So these cards are really, really cool. So this is a team up, a battle time one rather. I wish that this camera was focusing a little better, but the autofocus is not working so well. This is Spider-Man versus Tombstone. Like, the art is awesome. The the fit and finish of these are absolutely cool. This Scarlet Spider, that's pretty cool. Little red card there. And then we have Spider-Man versus Chameleon Battle Time. The art's just really cool. The fit and finish of these is awesome. Oh, this is a sweet one. I absolutely love this. Spider-Man versus Venom. I absolutely love Venom. I actually have a lot of Venom things. And this is really cool. Right now in this pack, that's my favorite card for sure. We got 2 more, and then we have a Hercules. It's very cool. And a Harry Osborn. So these are really cool. Definitely awesome cards. That's definitely my pull of this pack, Spider-Man versus Venom. I absolutely love Venom. I have you taking off, Tim and Kathy. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so very much, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, Robin, Venom is just awesome. Venom's absolutely awesome. I have some old Venom cards that I've really been wanting to send out to get graded. And one of these days I will. One of these days I will. Let's see. I'm going to stop that screen. Add this. Share screen. Window. Real names. Okay. So I'm just popping that up for a second here. Just so we can get out of here. I'm just going to remove it, but that is the members wheel. Maybe I should have. That's a pretty cool name. No, my oldest son's actually a junior to me. He's a Chris Jr. Let's see. So, yes, so that's the members wheel. If you are a member and you're not on that wheel, then let me know. But I think that everybody's on there, so I'm just going to leave that up for a second in case anybody wants to verify that. But I do have a list in front of me, and I think I got everybody. So, no, but I do have a dog named Rogue. She's my husky. She's a husky mix. She's a husky and Pomeranian mix. And she's absolutely bananas. She's 100% a rogue. But she, good morning, Manuel. Thank you for being here. But I don't know. Maybe if I had a daughter, I would maybe try to name her Rogue. We're not going to have any kids anymore. That's for sure. I'm done. But, 50s and oh my gosh, those would be absolutely amazing. No doubt about that. Yeah. A Pomsky. So she rather is 85% Husky, 15% Pomeranian, and she's an absolute firecracker. This she's a wild girl, um, but we needed that in the house. We needed some energy in the house from a dog like that. She is 100% Husky mentality. She's absolutely bananas, and she's the most beautiful girl. Let me see. I just got to reply to this person real quick. I got to. Oops. I have a guy dropping off generator for me to repair on in a couple hours or so. So I was just messaging him back real quick. So sorry about that. Let's see. I see Colonel. Oh, Colonel's in here. Hey, brother. Thank you so much for being here, Colonel. I appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, she's an awesome dog. She's definitely, like I said, she's wild. She makes so many husky noises and grumbles and all kinds of stuff. It's so funny. Yeah, cattle dogs and Chihuahua. We have cattle dog too. We have a cattle dog mix, Yodi. We had another cattle dog before. We lost him, and that's when we got Rogue. It, yeah, I no doubt about it. If you have cattle dogs and Chihuahuas, it's a crazy house because cattle dogs are wild too. We actually do have a cattle dog mix that we just rescued too. Her name is Dottie, and unfortunately, someone was definitely very bad to this girl because she is definitely afraid of me. We've had her for a month and she's still so afraid of me. I would never in a million years hurt an animal. I love the heck out of her, but she is very afraid of me. So somebody unfortunately hurt this poor girl so bad. When we got her and we rescued her, she was extremely thin. She had hookworms really bad. We had to put her on all kinds of medications. She's starting to slowly beef up. We give her a lot of extra food to try to, beef her up a little bit. But yeah, all I have to do is walk through my house. I don't have to do anything. If she sees me, she turns and she goes. So my healer is 8 years old. And oh wow, that's what we had. We had he was a blue. He was a healer mix that we had. His name was Fender. Yeah, it really is so sad. It's awful. I'm not a violent person in no means, but if I knew who did that to her, I would probably punch that guy because I hate that stuff. I mean, animals, we all know they're completely helpless. You have to, train them in a way, if they're doing something wrong, you don't abuse them. That's not, it's not the thing to do. You know what I mean? I love her to death. She's a beautiful girl. She's a cattle dog mix as well. And I could tell because there was one day because with Rogue, our husky, I run through the house with her. She's very energetic. We do all kinds of crazy things. And when we got Dottie, she came after me and nipped like the back of my ankle like a cattle dog would do. And I was like, whoa, it was like she just like bit me. But you know what I mean? She, for one, is afraid of me. And she's a cattle dog. So that's what they do. I mean, I would never hold that against her. Um, that's in their nature as a cattle dog. And, being afraid of me when I was running through the house, literally running with my dog Rogue playing, she got nervous. She was like, oh my God, I got to get this guy. But I would, never, yeah, it's just instinct. Exactly, Johnny. Like if when I lay down, it's bedtime at night, I'll get on my bed. She'll jump up on the bed and she'll lay down next to me. I could pet her. I could rub her. If I rub her belly, and I start petting her, she'll stop pawing at me for more and she'll love me for that moment in time. But if she's eating food and I walk by when it's like breakfast time or dinner time, she'll run away. She eats very vigorously, probably a lot to do with the hookworm she had. And because when you have hookworms, it literally takes everything from you as a dog. and it makes you constantly feel hungry. So she was always feeling hungry. The hookworms are gone now. She's been on medication, but she is very, very timid. So I'm like, I walk on eggshells around her. I try to, if I need to pet her, or I want to try to pet her and get her to come to me, I have to literally come down to her level. If I'm standing up and I reach like this to her, she's gone. She's like, I'm out of here. It's really super duper sad. One of these days, I know she will warm up to me. It's been like a month, and she does slowly. The first week she wanted absolutely nothing to do to me, but she's getting better. She's getting better slowly. So, yeah, absolutely. We have a few cats as well. We have 3 cats and 2 dogs and a guinea pig. My wife is a veterinary tech, so that's partially why we got all these animals. Our guinea pigs, we lost one of them, a few months ago. We still have one, but both of these guinea pigs were dumped in a cardboard box behind a Walmart. All of our animals are rescues, every single one of them. So, there's so many animals out there that do need help, that do need to be rescued. And, I don't want to support a breeder, so to speak, with all these other pets and animals that get left behind or forgotten about and, need help. So it's important to me anyhow. So with her being a vet tech, they see a lot of stuff from this. So, every once in a while, I get a message when she's at work with a picture of an adorable dog or cat. Can we have this one? And I'm such a softie that most of the time I'm like, yes, we can. They do absolutely, Johnny. Like I said, Dottie will definitely warm up to me. Clearly something bad happened to her. And she'll warm up in time. No doubt about it. I know she will. Good luck to you, Yodi. Go get it. Good luck. That's awesome. That's awesome. It is the Wicked Animal Shelter. Absolutely. All right. Going to add this to stage, and I'm going to give one more quick check here to make sure that my list is proper. And we're going to do the first giveaway for members. So, as I mentioned, as a member, you do not have to be here. I will do my very best to reach out to anybody if they're not here. Thank you so much, Kerry. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And my kids absolutely love animals too, which is a blessing in its own. Same thing, sticker pack. You got 1 sticker from myself, 1 sticker from Silver Assassin, 1 sticker from 508 Magnets, and you're going to get a 1969 uncirculated mint set sealed in the package. And this comes with a 40% silver JFK $50. So roosters don't count. We can't have roosters in my town anyhow, but we can have, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that, brother, so much. But we can have chickens. My wife wants chickens wicked bad. I would love to have chickens. Someday, I think we will definitely have chickens. So I just don't know when. We have just over a half acre of land here. It's laid out real nice and everything. But we have a big garden. We have an above ground pool. We have the backyard fenced in for our dogs. Someday we will. That's awesome. That's so awesome, brother. If I had more land, I would have chickens. I would have goats. I would probably have so much stuff. I always say that, to my wife, we talk about it all the time. Like someday, if we have the opportunity, we're buying a farm. Sweet. A stray goat. That's awesome. That's awesome. I had a really good friend. Well, I'm still really good friends with him, but since I was 12 years old, one of my good friends, he had goats, and I used to love those goats. And we used to run around with them. One of them was a Billy goat. His name was Billy, big horns. The other one was Sadie, little female, and we used to go in there as crazy maniac kids and run around with these goats, and that Billy goat would butt us with his horns. It was fun though. Looking back at the crazy things we did as kids, they are goat eyes are really cool looking. They're absolutely amazing. You really can see the life in their eyes. You see them really like thinking. It's kind of wild. Um, yeah, I think we're good with this member wheel. So good luck. I'm gonna make a couple shuffles. 3, 1, 2, 3, and spin the wheel for members. Good luck to everybody. Who's it gonna be? William E. That's right. Yes, sir, William. Congratulations to you, William. If you're in here watching, please email me. If not, I will definitely reach out to you one way or the other, and make sure you are notified that you have won here. Bud Files is here. Thank you so much for being here, Bud Files. I appreciate it. Oh, he is here. Awesome, William. So email me and I'll get that out to you. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. I'm going to get in here and I am going to just remove William's name from the wheel for now. So that someone else can win, of course. But congratulations. You won yourself a nice 1969 mint set and a sticker pack, William. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. We'll chit chat here for another couple minutes. We'll do one more giveaway for the next member, and then I'm going to go about my busy day I have going on. I have to prepare for soccer practice this afternoon. I still have to, every week, for soccer, I haven't done it this week, so I've had a busy week. Every week, that's awesome, William. That is awesome. Sweet. I'm glad it went to you then, my friend. Appreciate that. Every week, I really take coaching soccer seriously. But we have fun with it too. But I really enjoy it. I mean, I played soccer all my life. I played in a winter league, men's league last year. I didn't do it this year. I actually do miss it, and I would love to do it again. I still get notifications from the team all the time saying, hey, there's a game tonight, blah, blah, blah. But it was tough for me to make it. A lot of times the games are at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I work early in the morning for the most part. So it's tough to make it to a game sometimes where I know I'm going to sleep. By the time I'm done with the game and I get home and I shower up, which obviously sometimes that really wakes me up, and then I'm not sleeping till 1 o'clock in the morning. Then I have to get up at 5 and I get 4 hours of sleep, which I do a lot of times get only 5 or 6 hours of sleep on a daily basis anyhow. But the older we get, I think it takes more of a toll on us. So it's tougher. But I do enjoy it very much. So I always come up with a really good practice plan for my teams. As I mentioned, I have 2 teams. One of them I'm a head coach for. The other one I'm assistant coach for. I didn't want to be head coach for both because it's just, it's a lot. So there might be times where if I'm the head coach for my 6th grade team, my 3rd grade team should have a different head coach. That way, if I can't make it to a practice or a game, they still have a head coach to, go and take care of the kids. So it's important to me, to be a coach, to be a role model for these kids. I try to make sure I have practices all set up for everybody really well, kind of routine. 4 hours of sleep is pushing it, absolutely. It's kind of a routine type thing. Also, which I think is important for kids to keep their focus on practice and stuff. Because we all know kids' attention span sometimes, could be very short. So I try to make it kind of routine, different, passing drills, different shooting drills, different things to keep it more exciting, but the same type of routine, So we start off practice. I always go through like an expectations of the number one most important thing in playing any sport or playing soccer is to respect each other, respect your coaches, respect your refs, and respect your other teams. That's the number one most important thing I always tell them is just respect each other, support each other. Make sure you bring, and I say this every single practice, that they should be supporting each other. If somebody makes a mistake, there's no need to get all, upset with each other. And, my age groups are 9 years old and 11 and 12-year old. So it's like third grade and sixth grade that I do. So, I mean, that's the most important thing. Like I'm always telling them, respect each other, respect your other teammates. If you lose a game, you still high five everybody. You still support everybody. You guys go out, you try your hardest, try your best, and have fun. That's what matters most. So, that's super important. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really, it is. And these kids are at such a young age that it's important to try to mold them in that way. If coaches were negative, or put too much pressure on kids and stuff, it really makes kids kind of not want to play. And you want them to enjoy being there and want to play. So that's so important to me. So I say that literally every single practice at the beginning, so that I kind of drill that into them, that they know how important that is. If somebody makes a mistake, we work as a team to fix that mistake. We don't bring each other down. If somebody makes a bad pass or makes a terrible shot, you don't go like, "Oh, what the heck was that?" You say, "Hey, it's okay. We make mistakes. As a team, we try to recover." I always tell the kids that if you're receiving a pass and somebody gives you a bad pass, it's your job to do the best you can to adjust to that bad pass, to try to get that ball for your team and work as a team and get back into having that control again. If a person gets upset in the team for any reason, and I see it every once in a while, of course, and you see them start to like walk around and go, "Oh my God, what'd you do this for?" But well, now you're taken away from your team as a whole, because now you're almost down one person, because now you're upset and you're not focusing on the game. You got to get back into it. Just keep it rolling. So it's important stuff. So but we do that. Then we do some stretching. Then we do some passing drills. I try to incorporate some fun stuff. Competitive wise. Sometimes I set up like obstacle courses where the kids are running through a ladder, jumping over these little hurdles I have. And then kick back to your teammate. And we do a couple of teams to try to see who wins. Stuff like that. So. No, exactly. You have to love the game. You have to. I know you all love the. Yeah, you have to. Yeah. So it's important. Blaine's World, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You can get the detect. Yeah. The detecting's always good too, for sure. A lot of them actually know, because I've coached them for a couple of years now in fall and spring, and I did winter coaching 1 year too. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I appreciate that. And it's so important. It's like I said, one of the biggest things is being respectful. And that doesn't even only go for just in the sport, but to try to help teach these kids to be that way throughout life. It just, try to make them as good of as people that they can be to grow up to be. Obviously in this world, we see a lot of negative things. It's really good to have a more positive impact and try to have these kids grow up in a positive manner. To respect each other, whether on, off the field, your classmates. I hate bullying. I hate all kinds of stuff like that. There's no need for it. I was definitely a person, like when I was in school, I would absolutely stand up for people when I saw people bullying kids. I hated it. But I think I mentioned earlier, I don't like confrontation. I don't like stuff like that. But when I see that stuff going on, I got no problem stepping in to try to help somebody and say, listen, dude, whatever's going on here, talk it out. There's no need to fight. There's no need to be disrespectful to each other. You have to, move on with this stuff, and it's just not worth it. Make friends, not enemies. My favorite find, Connor, I just so happen to have it here in my favorite finds box. But I will show you my favorite find here right now, as good as I can, because I'm not sure how it's going to focus here. But this right here is my all-time favorite find. The camera's being really funky right now. I think my son was using it. I think you have to recalibrate it and set it up when I take it off and put it back on. But this is a button. It's got full nice shank on it. It's got gold gilt still on it, and it's got this beautiful eagle with an anchor on the shield. So this button is a 1798. I have it kind of crooked. Diplomatic service button. It's actually an attachee to the Navy diplomatic service button. So I believe this is only the 12th one known to exist, something around there. And this would have been, just flaked a little piece, so I always try to be careful with it. This would have been worn by somebody like John Quincy Adams, somebody in the diplomatic service at that time. That would have been super important. And this is also extremely rare. And it's actually more rare than George Washington inaugural buttons. You find people find GW buttons all the time. This is something that is not really found very often. I want a GW button really bad. And, I was very lucky to be able to find this one, on the property that I found. And when I did research on it, found out how rare it was. There's 5 different varieties, and that one with the shield on it is the most scarce button. So that's my all-time most favorite thing. I love the history behind it. Where I found it is going towards Boston, Massachusetts, and was on a property that abuts a big river where there used to be a footbridge that goes back to 1658. So I am very positive that this came from somebody super important. Like I said, and maybe possibly John Quincy Adams, because he was in the diplomatic service. So very rare, very awesome find. By far my all-time favorite because of that history and the possibility that it could have came from him. So thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody being in here. Really appreciate your support. Just imagining who wore it exactly. I mean, it was definitely somebody super important, and just absolutely wild. So I'm going to add this to the stage now. William E. won the first one for the members. We got our second members giveaway, and I think next time I do one, I'm also going to incorporate a shirt of some sort into the next giveaway. So it's going to be stickers. We got a sticker pack again, and then we have a silver round. It looks just like a Mercury dime or Winged Liberty dime. So we're going to give that away as well. So that's going to be for our next member giveaway here. We're going to spin this wheel, and then I'm going to cut out of here in a few minutes and start my very busy weekend. And I know we're all busy. I can't thank you all enough for taking the time out of your day to come here, to hang out, to support the channel. I really, truly appreciate it. What am I hoping to find next, Connor? You know what? I don't know. Just whatever is defrosting. Pardon me. Yeah, it's starting. We're getting the good weather. It's coming soon, so it's coming. It's coming. I don't know exactly what I'm hoping to find next. I guess I always hope to find something that I haven't found, any type of bucket lister, something that maybe I don't even know exists. I guess if there was a particular one, I guess I would say a GW button, just because I absolutely love buttons. It's one of my favorite things to find, and that's definitely a bucket list of mine. I mean, one that I guess you can say, yeah, Templar treasure, absolutely. I guess one that I would say is not technically out of the idea that it could happen, but it's very hard to happen. But I would say a Massachusetts tree coin. It is a huge bucket list of mine that I could absolutely take at any time. So it's not out of the question. I do dig a lot of areas that have 1600s finds. My oldest coin is from the 1680s, I believe. It's an Irish one bobby. So I do have potential of finding a tree coin anywhere around me, technically, but they're just really hard to find. Not everybody had those, back then. So, all right, let's spin this wheel. Good luck to all the members. Thank you once again, for everyone who is a member on the channel. As I've always mentioned and say, nobody has to be a member. I do appreciate the support. And I hope everybody has a good weekend after this. So let's spin this wheel for the members, and best of luck to you. Good luck. And it's going to 3 good nerds. Justin, thank you so much for your support. Congratulations to you. I will be sending that out to you. I really, truly appreciate it. Some general settings for the legend. So, I was talking to another gentleman last night at my metal detecting club. Oh, pardon me. I need more coffee. I actually didn't sleep very much last night either. I've actually had a little bit of a tough week. I've had some stuff going on at work. I'm actually trying to find new work. I have a couple interviews coming up, and I've been to a few interviews. I have a huge packet over here to fill out to become a teacher, a substitute teacher at a local school. Trying to do some different things in life, get onto something different. So, I've been filling out applications. I got 2 interviews on Tuesday. I got all kinds of stuff going on. So, I haven't been sleeping too well, I guess, thinking about a lot of crap. But anyhow, some general settings for the legend. Honestly, I do have a video. If you watch on my videos, I do have a video that does speak more in depth about how I set up my legend. But I gotta say that for the most part, thank you, Shannon. Thank you so much, brother. I gotta say for the most part that where was that here? Just so you could see the topic. I gotta say for the most part, less is more when you're setting up. So I try to tell people, especially anybody who's thank you, Shannon. I appreciate it, dude. Even lurking, it's all good by me, brother. I appreciate the support from everybody. Does anyone else had a problem that pace? It's up at 2 bars. I have not had any issue like that. I've run my legend right down a couple of times, battery juice. Never had an issue like that. I treat my legend like a madman. That's awesome. I don't know, Brian. Maybe another 15 minutes or so. If you want to pop up for the ending, absolutely do it. I figure I go on for a little bit. I got a guy coming in about an hour to drop off a generator. He might actually have 3. So, for me to work on a repair for him. But excuse me, jeepers. Less is more. Less is more for me. I'm gonna remove that. When you're setting up the legend, to me, less is definitely more. I have definitely tweaked my legend in a bunch of ways, all kinds of stuff, and it's if you start to adjust a lot of things, especially depending on how you're hunting, it can definitely make it more difficult for you. I could definitely see, how somebody could all of a sudden set up their machine where they really don't have good separation. I was trying to, say that with iron filter to a guy last night in my club, how I run my iron filter at 0. I really like to hear all the iron. I don't want the iron to be filtered out. I like to know it's there. I use my ears more for discrimination than the machine itself. Tone breaks, tone volume. All that stuff. I would definitely suggest to play with all that stuff. Everybody has different terrain, different things that you dig, where something might work better for one person than the other. For me, I find that really basic stuff works super good for me. If I've had times where I've adjusted it and I went out digging and I didn't feel like the machine performed very well. I go back and factory reset it. Then I will adjust, very minimal things and find out that the machine runs super deep. I've definitely had times where people are like, geez, I feel like I can't get much deeper than 7 inches out of my legend. I dig stuff at 11, 12, 13 inches pretty often with my legend, and I run my machine very basic. Iron filter low, mid stability works nice on separation with faster swing speed. Yeah, definitely. I could definitely see that. I swing my machine pretty steady. There's definitely times where I slow down if I start to hear a lot of iron. Anna, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for being here, spending your time here, Anna. Please, everybody, Anna's still somewhat of a newer channel. If you haven't seen her channel, if you're not subscribed to her, go check her out. You will not regret it. So thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate it very much. Hope you have a wonderful day at work and a great weekend. Less is definitely more, I think, for the most part. When the factories do set these machines up, they do a lot of testing. And when they do a factory reset and a factory setup, that is probably or is the best all-around setting for most people to just go out, turn on the machine, and go. They usually run sensitivity a little low. I usually bump that up. Adjust recovery speed. I might touch iron filter in a certain circumstance if I feel like the machine's struggling real bad. But for the most part, I have it set to 0, and I use my ears to discriminate. I like to hear it. I use my ears. Ben F., good morning, brother. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. Another legendary channel, Ben F., that I follow from my card channel. Great stuff. He's a great person. So you want to go by and support him, please do as well. If I'm in a lot of iron, for the most part, when I do recovery speed, I'm probably on 3 or 4. I'm gonna bring somebody here that's sitting on backstage. You ready, Brian? Boom, shakalaka. Brian,
what is going on, brother?
So I can hear him without going crazy.
Oh,
there we go.
Headset there.
Yes, I had it prepared for anybody.
What's happening, brother?
Not too much. I'm sure you all know
the past hour and a half, man.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit of that too after for a little bit. I would when I run recovery speed.
Hey, Blaine.
I'm probably at like 3 or 4 for the most part. Clean fields. It does help with some depth. but when I hit a lot of iron, I might bump it up to 6 or 7. I usually don't go higher than 7. And it depends on where I am too. I know that I dig. There's one spot that me and Brian dig at a lot at these fields that are full of EMI. It affects literally every machine that's ever been there. Some of them real bad, actually. Where I've had friends that go with
Hey Sam, how you doing,
with
bro?
Equinox machines there that have to put it in single frequency because the EMI is so bad. And I noticed that if I come to an iron patch in that place, and I try to bump up my recovery speed, you usually lose a little depth. It's not crazy, but you usually lose a little depth when you bump up recovery speed, but you get better separation in the iron. But I noticed that from the EMI, when I bump up my recovery speed, it gets more chattery.
I like my recovery at 5. I keep it around 5 always.
Yeah,
and that's the only setting that I really mess with on that machine.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Yeah, recovery speed 4 or 5 is like golden, right in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Iron bias and all of that, and I don't change any of that.
Nope, same here. And I find like
Shannon, how you doing, buddy?
I find that that's it's a lot of times where people really tweak their machines a lot, and then they have issues with depth or separation.
And then they say it doesn't work anymore or anything like that. And it's like, well, it was working just fine,
Exactly. Hey, thanks so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Everybody check out 5 Mile. Go,
5 Mile.
I hope you have a great weekend, brother. Thank you so much for being here. It's, and I always talk about that with sensitivity wise too. A lot of people really love to run their machine hot at full sensitivity. I feel like it takes away from the machine.
Nope.
I like run it at least
25.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's right where I run mine too. It's you get more depth out of it. You really
it really also depends on like what I'm trying to do for search. And if I'm going low and slow, then I'll turn it down a little bit and make sure that I'm taking my time.
Yeah. The triple score is not the same as the Legend, William. It is to some aspects very similar for sure. It is multi frequency, just like the Legend. Simultaneous multi frequency. You have the majority of all the same options and adjustments, but you have less adjustment. So where you would have like on the Legend, you might have like 10 for an adjustment on recovery speed. On the triple, you only have 5. So there's less increments where you could really more finely tune the machine.
Does the triple also have the savable profiles?
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, it does have savable profiles. Which is cool, and I like. I do have a couple on my Legend, but I usually use the same one all the time. I guess I'm very just plain with that,
Dude, same, man. I mean, honestly, I think there's like one thing that I've changed since I took it out of the box.
Yeah.
No need. It works fine.
Exactly. That's what I always feel too.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right. I mean, if I'm digging 12-inch targets, I'm happy with that. It's, I don't need to dig something that's 20 inches down, and for the most part, I don't want to.
Today's video, though, I did score a button, and honestly, I reached down. I got the thing. It was halfway up my bicep, I mean, we're talking 18, 20 inches, and it picked it up just fine, and, so why would I want to change that?
Right. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Something like that would make me want to dig the beaches. Something like that would make you want to get in the water and dig some shipwreck stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. There's sharks out there.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah. Pokemon? I have Pokemon. Yeah. I saved that for the other channel for the most part, but if that's what you mean about talking about, I got tons of Pokemon behind me. I've been detecting, Kerry, since 2018. I started my channel in 2019. I've been detecting since 2018.
Probably about 5 years. I've really only taken it more serious over the past like 2.5 years because I'd go out once in a while, but I was more of a bass fisherman. And then, yeah, you guys will scare the sharks with them beards.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Sam, that is a good feature. I do like having that. Oh, Team Pokemon's in the house too. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. Absolute legend in the Pokemon community, everybody. And it is a great investment. I just love it. I enjoy it. But that is a very good difference, definitely, Sam. I find myself, in very heavily iron areas, you can't really depend on Ferris meter. If you're on beaches, if you're on clean, clean field grounds, then yeah, absolutely, it makes a huge difference because you can go around your target, and you see that Ferris meter jump up. That does help a lot, and I've tested that theory a lot too.
Oh, absolutely.
You dig up stuff and you see the Ferris meter, you're like, oh, let me see if this is, and you pull out like a big square nail. And that helps you learn your machine, of course, real well. Digging everything, find out
Ferris meter. I like the Ferris meter.
Yeah, yeah, and that is one thing that the triple score does not have. And of course, I think that they. That's awesome. That's awesome. I think that's one thing that that they purposely don't put on the triple score, because of course with your flagship machine being the legend, if they put all this stuff in the triple score, no one's going to buy a legend.
Then then you're going to buy the cheaper machine.
Yeah, you're going to buy the cheaper machine, but you do have if you want to save some money, the triple score is a fantastic machine, no doubt about it. I do, for some reason, and I don't know if it's because of just my experience with my time on the legend, but that machine just absolutely speaks to me. I just know it so well now. When I hear like little tones and different things that might make you unsure, I know, like, I just feel like I know what that machine's telling me. I'm sure Brian feels the same way too. He's been swinging it for a long time now.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. This is my second year using it, and I really like it. Yeah, really, like, a very user-friendly machine.
It is. It is easy to use, and
appreciate you, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It really is. It can be easy to go through that legend machine and really mess it up on yourself with so many adjustments. But if you just turn it on,
if that's the case though, and you're like going around and you're not finding stuff, and you're doing like test gardens, hit that old factory reset button.
Yep, 100%. It definitely go back to that.
And just take it just the way it was out of the box, and you'll do just fine.
Yep. Ben F and Team Pokemon, I just yeah.
Oh, wow. I would say have a new voice in there.
Chava, good morning, brother. I hope your son did your son get his mail? I think he probably did, but
what's up, Trava?
By now. Oh, good. I'm glad that they sent you something. That's awesome, man. Good. Yep, their warranty, they definitely take care of people. The squeaky wheel gets the grease, of course, too. So yeah, it's important. Oh, you did. Awesome. Yeah, so yeah, Ben F and T Pokemon, if you're still in the house, I did just make you guys moderators as well, standard moderators. So if you guys feel like you want to share your links, feel free. I'm all for supporting the community. So anybody who's in here that enjoys watching Pokemon or has somebody in the family does, check it out, dude. Check it out. I'm glad to hear that Luke's happy with it. Awesome. Yeah, it's I know somebody had mentioned earlier too. I didn't forget, it was in chat somewhere back. Asked about the new Nocta machines. I I can't really speak too much about it. I do know a little information about them. I can't really give out information on it.
Oh, well, you told me stuff, so it's going to cost you, like, I want a PayPal of $100 right now, buddy.
There is some stuff coming. There is some stuff coming in the works. What I can tell you is that probably, I think in like May, roughly, there will be a new machine coming out. And then they're working on another one that's probably going to be like in the fall or so. I can't tell you any more details besides that. But there is stuff in the works.
Come over to my channel in an hour. I'll tell you everything. I'm not tied to Nocta.
No, I tell you what, they are a great company. As mentioned by Blaine's World here, their warranty is very good. They definitely stand by their product very well.
Chris, you see Phil's comment, buddy?
Oh yeah, sometimes I don't realize. There you go, brother. You should be all set now. I've done that every once in a while. There's some people who are members, and I see the green, and I don't realize that they're not moderated, not wrenched up. So
that'll happen.
Definitely feel free to speak up. I want everybody wrenched. I mean, if you have a channel, I want you wrenched on here. And actually, speaking of that, bam, there you go. Okay. Blaine's World, you're all set now. Yeah, I can't. I'm sworn to secrecy being a nomad. And I can tell you certain things, but I can't tell you details and stuff, of course. They only let me know so much details at the same time, too. They obviously give me some information. They give me information, but they don't tell me full details. They don't tell me the cost of machines. They don't tell me certain things that, of course, they don't want anybody to leak. And I'm definitely a man of my word where I'm not going to, go around and tell
some good stuff in the works though, huh?
Yeah. There's good stuff in the works. But I'm not going to go on social media and tell everybody everything that I possibly could know,
Missing out on a business opportunity, man. Granted, it'll only be a one-time deal because after that, they're going to give you the boot.
Yeah. I am a nomad full half. But yeah, I am. I don't necessarily promote it too much in some aspects. I'm proud to be a nomad. I love working with Nocta. I love supporting them. But I will be the first to tell you, that there are many other machines out there that are great. Other people that swing other machines. Sometimes I might bust your butt on your machine and be like, yeah, you should buy a Nocta machine. But I don't. Alicia and Southern Relics, yes, they are as well full half. They're down at Dig Stock right now. I was trying to get there, but in between, coaching soccer, in between, my work stuff right now, trying to get a new job, I couldn't really quite do it. So I kind of held off. They reached out to me. Alicia reached out to me. And I was kind of on the fence about it. And then Southern Relics reached out and said, hey, I can make it. So they went together. So you're welcome, Neil. Awesome. I'm glad you got it, brother. I threw some extra stuff in there for you too. I'm sure you know that by now, but I will be the first to tell you and say that I know, people who run the Knox, people who run, other machines out there, whether it's a Garrett, whether it's an Equinox, there are other great machines out there. There's, I don't knock anybody. I'll definitely bust your butt. I got a lot of friends that run, different machines, whether it's the Deus 2, something else. But I one thing I can tell you though, and with one of our good friends that we dig with that runs a Deus 2, we go over each other's signals constantly. When I was running the Simplex Plus that I used for 3.5 years, and he was running the Deus machines, there were definitely times where he would go over a signal with that Deus, and I would go over it with the Simplex, and maybe I couldn't hear it because it was a little out of the Simplex depth range, which that thing went deep anyhow. I have never come across anything that he swung over with the Deus that I have not been able to heard with the Legend, that I've not been able to hear. For a machine that costs half the amount of money,
good to see you again.
The Nocta has not been able to do anything that Deus has not been able to do, or the Deus 2. He absolutely loves his machine, and actually he sold his Deus for a while. He bought a Legend, used that for a while. Then he wasn't detecting for a little bit. He sold the Legend, and he's back to using the Deus 2 again. He likes that machine a lot. Obviously, the Deus is super light. He has like the control.
I've been really curious about
on the
Deus
wrist
myself. You know what I mean? But it's like you were saying. I really like the Legend.
Yeah. I mean, I have no reason to use a different machine. I have no desire to it because the Legend does everything I could possibly ask for.
You know what I mean? It's like driving another car. It's like if you have a Camaro, sure, I'll drive a Corvette, but like. I'll go back to my Chevy.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. They're all great machines that are out there right now. There's just so much technology.
Whatever works for the person, you know what I mean? Like, you could have one of the Sun Pals or whatever, and if you're out there finding stuff, good for you.
Yeah, exactly. If you're happy with what you find and you're happy the way it works, golden, good to 100%. Go. Yep.
But the levee was dry.
Absolutely. Just checking a couple of things here real quick on my phone. Probably just going to give it a couple more minutes because, as I mentioned, I do have somebody coming to drop off some generators for me to work on. I do have to be outside to meet up with them and help them unload those things. But yeah, I mean, it's like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong when I take the Chevy to the levee. You know it, Robin. And I've swung plenty of other machines. I started off with the Garrett Ace 200, and I found tons of stuff with that. I found tons of stuff with that. And then I went to the Garrett AT Pro. Same thing. I found tons of stuff with that too. I'll tell you what, though, when I went from that AT Pro to the Simplex Plus, and I didn't have to use batteries anymore, it was like half the weight because the AT Pro is very heavy. The Simplex Plus is very light, rechargeable. I love that it's completely waterproof. Like, you have different benefits. Not everybody needs a waterproof machine. Not everybody needs a simultaneous multi-frequency machine. Or it's, to me, it is important. I don't know. I like to dig in the rain. I don't go beach hunting. I don't really submerge my machine in the water because I don't do beach hunting. I like to have the capabilities in case I want to, and
I'm scared to submerge a machine.
Yeah, I was nervous.
You can. I did it on my Equinox, and I've had nothing but issues with that thing since. So I'm not going to submerge a machine.
Yeah. I was nervous the first time. One of my sisters for a while lived on a place that was on the Assonet River. And the first time I put the Simplex in the water, I was like, I know, right? And it was fine. But it did make me really nervous. I was walking through water up to my waist and chest, and I was sticking this thing all the way in there. And I'm like, oh, man, that's so sketchy.
Yeah, super
but it was
sketchy.
Fine. Yeah, sketchy. It is. Because, I mean, anything can happen. It's an electronic. Anything can happen. I know that I'm not very easy with my machines, too. When I get a target, I take my machine and just throw it on the ground for the most part. So who knows if that, over time is going to mess up the integrity of, the seal on there. I have no idea. And then once I stick it in the water, I'm very.
You're not going to know that it's gone until it's too late.
Yeah. Do you use screen protectors, and will they make a model shroud? That I don't know. They could. Right now, 600. Yeah, I go on and off with mine. I do have it right back here. Let me pop this off for a second. So this is what I use for my screen protector from Nocta. I took it off one time when I had to clean my machine after a really muddy day. And I just never put it back on, but this is a pretty good, screen protector. I will say that the buttons sometimes it doesn't line up 100%. So
100%, Shannon.
Yeah. So yeah.
The Equinox.
Yes, the Equinox. It does. That is
Exactly,
definitely
bro.
run of the mill, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I miss my 8D Pro. It was the ultimate room machine. It's good. I will tell you, definitely, Trevor, that talking with Nocta and being with them for a while, I'm pretty sure that there's only been like one water issue with the Legend ever. They typically don't leak. They're very, very bulletproof machines. The AT Pro, yeah, a lot of people dunk those things in the water, no issues too.
Yeah, with the Legend though, I'm not about to mess around and find out. Like
we don't do enough water hunting and beach hunting to want to have that desire. I think, you know.
Right. But honestly, if I think I did, I'd probably bring my Equinox that's already messed up, just in case I wanted to. You know, like I'm cool, man.
The most I've done is detected the rain, and probably the highest pressure was a few times where I've gotten my machines wicked muddy, where I brought them home and I stuck them in the shower and I hit them with the shower head.
Right.
That's about it, you know.
But yeah, as far as like submerging it and leaving it underwater, like not gonna happen. I'll tell you, it's just not gonna happen. Don't be a scaredy cat.
That's a very good point. I know. That's what the warranty is there for. You're absolutely correct. Yeah. It just it stinks to have downtime if there's an issue, but yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want the downtime. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to swing.
I would never laugh at you. No. I would never laugh at you. That's absolutely awesome. It's having any machine is a good thing. It doesn't matter. They all gonna find stuff. It's obviously if you have something that's a little more higher end, it probably has better recovery speed, better separation. But they'll find anything. They'll find anything. You know.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Speaker problems on the Legend. What's that from? Full? Is that from submerging it?
I've heard of some people.
Because I always wear the headphones anyway, so if it's a speaker issue or something, then it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, I've seen many people have issues with speakers as well. I know they did with the Simplex for a while. I'm pretty sure they probably use the same speaker in the Legend. I think that at some point in production of the Legend, they did upgrade the speakers, so a lot of newer ones probably aren't going to have that issue. But I did see, see right there, Blainsville, a lot of early Legends had a bad batch of speakers. Yes. So a lot of the newer ones, they've,
that's probably like issue. The next gen one that I got.
Yeah. So, I'm sure that anyone who has a warranty issue, they're putting that new speaker in. Of course, they're not going to put in one that's been having issues. So, that's what I was going to recommend to Trevor. I know your budget. Excuse me, you wrote 400. If you could squeeze another 100 or so in there, the triple score pro pack is awesome. To me, headphones on a Legend is super important to me. I like to hear those very quiet little whispers and stuff.
Good to know, Blaine. Appreciate that.
So
the only issue that I've ever had with anything from Nocta has been that AccuPoint.
Yeah, and they had a few issues with that too at first, for sure. Yeah,
it's actually just sitting right over there.
Yeah, and with the Simplex Plus, I know that I won my Simplex Plus at Pound the Ground event in 2019 in Chazy, New York. And that's what started me with Nocta machines, actually. And that was that was right when it was released, and it was like one of the first Simplexes in the United States. And that first batch had a bad coil right from the get-go. They had a bunch of them that it was almost like a recall, that there was a bunch of bad coils that went out in a batch. But they were so good about it. I sent pictures, I contacted them, sent serial number. They had me cut the cable, and literally in 2 days, I had a new coil from Turkey. Like they were just they were shipping these out to make sure that they met customer satisfaction 100% for anyone who had a bad coil. It was crazy.
I was really liking my AccuPoint when it was working fine, but now I turn it on and it just doesn't stop. I've tried factory resetting it. I've tried everything with it. I really like it because of the separation with the ferrous and non-ferrous tone.
Yes, but, definitely.
If it's not going to work, then what's the point?
Yep, exactly right. Let's see. All right. I think I'm going to start to head off here, everybody. As much as I'm enjoying this, and I started at 9:30. We've been almost 2 hours. I definitely had in my mind that I was going to go on for an hour, but I always get carried away. I have such a good time here.
Yeah, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah. I appreciate the support so much. Love to chat. I love to, communicate with you all. If you have any questions, I do like to answer them. I like to, interact with everybody and help out everybody as much as I possibly can. So thank you so much, Shannon. It's really what it's all about. We're here for each other. We should all be here for each other, help each other out, help your channels grow, to just do everything we can to be positive. So yeah, thank you. If you haven't smashed the like button, definitely. I don't know how many likes we do have here, but 41. That's pretty incredible, everybody. Thank you so much. I projected that my next live stream is going to be next month around this time. So it'll probably be next month around this time. And
I've been slacking, and I owe my members a giveaway and stuff coming up too. So keep an eye out for that. Any members that are in here.
It will probably be on a Saturday, John. Definitely. That's usually when I do my lives. Not quite yet, but at some point, I will be. While it's soccer practice is going right now, it's in the afternoon. When the games start for the season, I might have early morning games, so it all depends on that. But my projected next live would probably be April 5th, because that's where I'm going to set it for, April 5th. I'll let you all know that right now, and I might even set it up ahead of time, because April 6th, April 12th, rather, will be the following Saturday, and we'll be at Dirt Fishing Adventures Metal Detecting Hunt. So a month away would be April 5th.
Can't wait for that one.
Yep.
Can't wait for that one.
We have 2 hunts in that week, because the Sunday prior to that, we have a hunt for our metal detecting club. And then, 6 days later on that Saturday, we got Dirt Fishing Adventures. So,
and since we're bringing our own food to that club hunt, I'm bringing a grill and going to be cooking burgers and going to get people jealous anyway.
Sweet. I know there was a few people on the club last night that were Bill Henderson and a few other people that were like, dude, listen, if we can get a grill there, I'm still going to grill for myself. I mean, why not, right?
Like, seriously, dude.
Yeah. Why not? If everybody wants to bring their own lunch, that's fine. Maybe I'll even say that next.
Broke down and bought a camera, so content this year, given the time to do so. Looking forward to it, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Would love to see it, brother. Love to see it.
I'm actually going to be upgrading my camera. Hopefully it's an upgrade. I'm going to try to get those meta glasses, and I want to give those a shot and see if that helps with any first person views or anything like that. And I don't know, might be in next week's video or the week after, but
that would be absolutely awesome. Shot. Yeah, those things definitely look really cool. Did Dirty Diggs use that? I can't remember.
Does he?
I don't know. There was somebody I can't remember who it was.
I think he uses his phone.
Oh, maybe. Cajun Way, what's up?
Way, how you doing?
How you doing? There was somebody, I can't remember who it was now, that was using them in a video, and I watched, and I was like, wow, that is pretty cool.
I want to see what the video quality is like and check it out first.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're only $300, so
right. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I know that you could spend that much on a GoPro, and I really don't like GoPros.
Right. See, I was looking into it when I was paying my phone bill the other day at the store, and I guess what happens is, like, you're able to link your phone to the glasses, so all of the videos that you take with the glasses instantly end up on your phone.
Okay.
So that way you could be able to go right into editing with them.
Wow, I like that.
Attleboro.
What the heck? For real? Wow. Yeah. You that's literally, 20 minutes from us. That's so wild. Holy cow. And you're moving out to that big old state of Texas, huh? Well, thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Nice. Digging West Texas.
Yeah, some good places in Attleboro to swing around to. Yeah. Check them out if you. I didn't hear it till Brian had mentioned it to me, and then I saw somebody who had a video that was talking about it, and they were wearing them, and I was like, "Whoa, those are
I
really
haven't seen
cool."
that, but it's something that I've been looking for because it stays on your head, and when I'm doing trying to do a live dig, it's not bouncing all around.
Right, you're looking everywhere, just like
that. So it's definitely something I want to play with.
Yep. For $300, that is not bad at all. That is not bad at all, really. Like I said, you're going to pay that much for a good camera,
right?
So,
or even if you're going for a new phone or something anyway, it's going to be even more than that. So,
yeah,
I mean, give it a shot.
I do like a lot of the phones are really good, and I'm assuming that the glasses are probably very comparable to the phone cameras.
Right.
I do love my Galaxy S24 Plus.
I was just gonna say, I'm really jealous of your phone, man, because it has that dual screen.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I really want that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I still have to play with it a little bit more, and it takes a little adjustment to see what range you need to be. But it's so cool that you could do dual cameras at the same time. It makes it look like you're using two cameras and editing into one in one shot. It's really cool. Yeah, so you'll be able to capture the find coming out of the hole at the same time as the excitement of, oh my God, I just found this gold coin.
Right, but since you got that, it's not like I can go and do that. So I'm just going to get the glasses, man.
Well, the glasses work, but yeah, you could it's cool. Yeah,
but I was also thinking too about trying to do that and using my phone as well to try to get like a first and a third person perspective.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. But if you could
same here, Joe.
If you could do that too, like you said, if the glasses go straight to your phone, you could do cuts of both. So
that's even a better point during the editing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you'd be able to do the glasses for like just a straight up live dig, and then when you see the item, you can like click over to the dual camera and get down close or something and have that good first person views. It's I think that'd be pretty neat. So. All right, everybody. Well, congratulations to all the winners. I'm definitely going to head out and get my day rolling here. Thank you, Brian, for coming up and hanging out. I appreciate it.
Don't even worry about it, brother. Sorry, I didn't come up earlier, man. I was playing Fortnite.
No, it's all good. It's all good, brother. I don't I don't use CapCut. The 21 has a dual camera too, huh? Interesting. You know what? I didn't have the 21 Plus. I think I had the 21 before.
Joe, take it easy, brother.
So I've never used CapCut. I do use UCut Editor. It's called UCut Editor Pro.
That's the same one I use.
Yeah, I love the heck out of it. It's pretty easy to use. There's tons of options and cool stuff that you can do on it.
And there's tons of options and stuff for even on the free version, not the pro one, in case you're not trying to pay like me.
Yep. It's not that expensive to pay, but I have paid for it too. But
I did.
Yeah. But yeah, it is. There's a lot. I think the biggest thing with the free one is you only have so much room for videos you can save.
I got no worries. I haven't had to do any deleting since I've started my channel and using that app.
Right. Yeah. I
think there's less options.
Yeah.
The sound effects and then the screen stuff that you could do to make it swirl. Staticky. It's there's more options like that, and then there's also more editing options that you can do. But if you're just looking for something basic or something, and it's a great way to learn.
Thank you so much, Kerry. You also, it is a great way to learn. And full half, honestly, it's not that bad. If
I can do it, you can do it, man. Trust me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not super savvy with technological
Grandma
stuff.
Kelly, how's it going?
Yeah, use CapCut and do everything from my iPhones. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's not super hard to do, and obviously the more you do it, the easier it is. But,
right.
You know, it's when I first started doing it, I struggled. I did very minimal stuff, and the more I got used to it,
and easier.
Yeah, it gets easier.
I had Chris helping me out too. You know what I mean? There were a couple of things I didn't do, and I'm like, Chris, how do I do this? I need to delete some swears.
Yep. So, well, all right, everybody. I'm gonna head out. Thanks again very much for being here. I really appreciate the support. Thank you, Brian, for coming up.
Anytime, brother.
As always, everybody, have a great weekend. Wicked happy hunting in everything you do, whether it's metal detecting, magnet fishing, dumpster diving. Everything's all good, dude. So, thank you so much, and wicked happy hunting.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Peace.